you know what day it is. It's April the 1st, of course, and everybody else is mucking about doing silly little crazy wacky games at work, and television programmes are doing lots of silly things that make fools of people, but we're not doing this on Russian Roulette because we have a very big show to get on with. We have a soap special with the stars of Coronation Street team up against the stars of Emmerdale. So we're not going to have any of that mucking about, no crazy suits, no wacky outfits, no strange sounds, you know, sound department know not to do anything, the lighting know not to do anything, no one else...
Making Rasputin look reasonable, your Russian roulette hostess, Rhona Cameron!
Thank you, hello, and dobry večer, comrades. Welcome back to another Russian Roulette Celebrity Special. And tonight, stars of Coronation Street and Emmerdale will face each other down to win big money for charity. You're about to see celebrities really putting themselves out to help the needy. And we haven't seen that, let's face it, since Catherine Zeta-Jones married Michael Douglas. Well, we'll put these soapy celebs in the ringer. Their general knowledge will decide whether they stand or whether they fall. Like this. Oh, stop building your part up, Richard Hillman. Just accept it, you're gone. In the next hour, the stars will be disappearing into thin air like gifts to Prince Charles. To beat the trapdoors and emerge victorious, our celebrities must use all their skill and knowledge. It could be a short game. Here's 5 people that survived Richard Hillman, but will they survive the drop? Well, let's bring on the Coronation Street team, who we're calling the team from Coronation Street. Hello there. First up, the raver from the Rovers, hoping to be hotter than a hot pot. Here's Sally Lindsay. Our next guest was trained at RADA, so his screams will be so much more emotional, won't they, Jonathan Rather? And tonight, a world exclusive, because you're about to hear the real voice of Stephen Arnold.
Hello.
Next up, on the street, she's been unlucky in love. So will she get dropped again tonight? Well, we'll see. It's Rhona Cameron. And on this show, a knowledge of first aid comes in handy, and he's got plenty of it, let's face it. It's Weatherfield's General's finest. It's Sean Wilson. So, how are you all feeling? Sally, I'll start with you. You see you've opted for the flip-flop.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to wear heels, you see, so I feel a bit dumpy, and it's not really relevant, is it?
You don't look dumpy, you look lovely. Now, on the street, you like to wear a bright blouse, don't you? There's a lot
Beautiful tops,
So now, so this is a bit of a reaction. You like to spend your normal life in black.
Shelley's sort of an 80s throwback, isn't she, bless her? So, yeah, this is what I wear usually.
Well, hopefully you won't be throwing back this evening.
Brilliant.
Thanks for that one.
Brilliant.
Johnny, how are you feeling? Because do you think maybe being a bit of the bad boy character, people might want to get it, people might have a bit of pleasure in seeing you drop?
Yeah, I think so, probably. Makes sense.
Well, I get pleasure out of it anyway.
Yeah, he looks quite, look, he's a bit tense actually, arms folded in that.
Yeah, look at the body language. Okay.
But you look like you work out, Johnny.
No, not for a while. No, don't have time.
No, well, hope things will be working out for you this evening. Can I keep this going? We'll see. How are you feeling now?
I'm fine.
You see, listen to that voice. You must get that all the time, though, do you?
Oh, everywhere I go. Everywhere I go.
But you're going to remain in the deep voice tonight?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Except when you drop, of course, which might naturally go quite high.
I want to stick with you like a monkey.
Oh, you see? Shobna, how are you feeling? You seem very nervous.
Yeah. I want the toilet.
You want the toilet? They're just like children already.
Are we nearly there yet?
You put in the rehearsal, you put your hand up and asked a question, which was very sweet.
I know, there's a lot of noise.
You don't have to put your hand up.
Oh, okay.
But don't put your hand up when you drop through there, wherever you do.
Why not?
Because you've got to be strictly by your side, otherwise you'll be very badly hurt for the rest of your life. With that reassuring note, I'm going to move on and say hello to Sean. Sean, how are you feeling?
I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah, well, actually, you've been through the ringer lately, haven't you?
I have, yes, but I think my character's quite used to that nowadays.
On the way to work, there you go, your ex-wife nearly going down the river with all the kids.
I know, yeah.
It's not the kind of thing you see when you're just walking about every day, is it?
And we were filming in -5 as well, so that was nice for about 3 or 4 nights.
Well, it's very cold down there. There's actually a plunge it into some cold ice
Okay.
at the bottom.
That's why I'm here.
Well, we wish you all the very best of luck, okay?
Thank you very much.
And welcome to Russian Roulette. Okay, now everyone pay attention because I'm about to explain how the game works. It's good news and, of course, it's bad news, I'm afraid. The good news is that 5 of you are here to win big money for charity. That's great, but the bad news is that 99% of you will be leaving the show feet first. But don't worry, there are crash mats to break your fall. What I shouldn't give out false information. All right. Okay, sorry. Well, you can take that out in the edit, yeah? Okay. Well, whoever is still standing at the end wins the whole stash of cash. Now, the rules are quite simple. Get a question right, you add £50 to the jackpot and you win safety from the drop. But the next person to get a question right wins that safety from your very self. So at the end of that round, it's the last person who gave a correct answer who's safe. The rest of you must then play Russian Roulette, okay? Right. Are you ready? Are your nerves steady? No. Well, if so, good. Okay. Let's go. Now, there are just 2 minutes on the clock, so if you are willing and able, fingers on the buzzers, please. In Coronation Street, how many times has Gail been married? Stephen?
3.
No, it's 4. Barracuda, carp and flounder are all types of what? Sean?
Fish.
Correct. In which sport do countries compete for the Davis Cup? Sally?
Sailing.
No, it's tennis. Sean's still got immunity. We move on. In which film does Michael Caine say you were only supposed to blow the bloody doors off?
Italian Job.
Johnny, you're right. Yes, I started with a bad accent. I apologise. I never went through with it. We move on. Which C is an entertainer whose act is designed to make an audience laugh? Sean?
Comedian.
Yes, no alternative answers allowed there. What is Bombay duck? Poultry or fish? Sean?
A savoury duck, is it?
No, it's not, love. It's just a fish, me duck.
Oh.
In Mary Shelley's novel, what was Frankenstein's first name? Victor or Wolfgang? Sally?
Victor.
Yes, it was Victor. What a strange one to know. In which film did Clark Gable tell Vivian Leigh, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn? Sally?
Gone with the Wind.
It was. Sally's got immunity so far. Which country would you find Ayers Rock? Sally?
Australia.
You would. Who did Shakespeare describe as star-crossed lovers? Johnny?
Romeo and Juliet.
Rather trained, you're right. How is the National Aeronautics and Space Administration better known? Sean?
NASA.
Correct. In which year did the Queen celebrate her Golden Jubilee? Sally?
Last year.
Yes, 2002. I'll accept that, because it was last year. In Orwell's Animal Farm, what type of animal is Napoleon? A horse or a pig, Sally?
Pig.
Well done, it was. The Stadium of Light is home to which Premiership football team? Sean?
Sunderland.
Yes, it is. How many sides, Sean? I just got that one now. Well, the 2 minutes are up. 170's going down at the end of that round. That roulette jackpot so far is £550. So, Sean, you answered there with Sunderland last.
Not anymore.
And you were the last one to get that right. So, for now, you're completely safe.
Yes,
get in there. But unfortunately, as you know, the rest of you now are going to start suffering. So having a look at you. What happened? Just not your subjects or your nerves? You were nervous about
I kept pressing the buzzer.
We've heard that excuse on other shows.
Maybe it doesn't work.
Let's try it now.
See, there was a 1 second delay.
Enough. Now, Johnny and Steve are a bit equal there. Steve is slightly ahead. Johnny, I think you answered 1.
I think it's slightly unfair. Sally's closer, so she can hear the questions first.
Oh, I heard that one as well. Well, no more excuses. You know who's failed and you know who's succeeded. It's Sean here. So normally, let me explain all this to you. The red light means stop, right? But on Russian Roulette, the red light here means very much go. So wherever the red light lands on is gone. Feet first. Now, Sean, this round you're safe from the drop, as I explained, so it's your solemn duty to send someone else through the floor and out the studio door. So please come and join me, Sean, by my leaving lever.
Thank you very much.
Stand right there, sir. That's it. You may well rub your hands and just look and cast your eyes across your nervous,
What a nice position this is to be in.
I know, Sean, but could you really sleep at night knowing that you sent one of them crashing through the floor to the television? Of course you
Done to
could.
Richard Hillman.
Yes, because you know what it's like to suffer.
I do.
And this is payback time. So can we unlock the drop zones, please? Okay, Sean. Enjoy. Make it so.
Okie dokie. Who goes first? You do not know. Who is it? Who's it going to be? It's Sally. It's Sally.
Knees nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed knees.
It's Johnny.
No, it's me.
I can see the eyes coming up.
I don't like this.
It's Steve.
Oh, it's Shobna now. Oh, I can tell you now, I think it's Shobna. No! So, which chorus star will become our ultimate victor, and who will be cast to the winds like a lonely dandelion if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around? Does it make a sound? Very deep and meaningful stuff. But all these answers after the break, apart from the one about the tree, I didn't get that at all. Don't go away. See you in a moment.